we had Truman there for a little bit on guitars, wrote some cool shit with him, but he had to bow out, so we picked up Ricky, and things are coming along pretty awesome.
Nice. Oh.
Metal. It's too metal.
Nice.
I was just going to say, did you just say that was metal?
Everything's metal.
Everything is metal.
So, you guys kind of formed out of a vein of, or I guess you can say various different veins of extreme metal. I know IO had somewhat of a, well, at least it sounded to me like it had kind of a prog rock vibe mixed in with, some heavier thrash and some death. Kitchen Knife Conspiracy has always flirted with death metal and grindcore. And Mark from Dawn Abandoned, I had you guys on. You guys had some elements of black metal and grindcore thrown in. And so really, how would you guys describe your sound, really? Because I know, really, you kind of listed as all across the board. And just kind of explain to us what these different subgenres of metal are, really. I got the look like...
well, I could say as far, for us, we all listen to a lot of different types of things, so it's really just, I guess, about incorporating the best elements that we enjoy from all those things into hopefully one cohesive, awesome thing.
Nice. Short and sweet, I like
that.
But you get a lot of terms thrown around nowadays, melodic death and deathcore and metalcore and just different things.
It's sort of like the question of alternative that we've kind of been over. It's like they want to know, well, what kind of alternative. It's like it's not okay to just say metal anymore, or it's not okay to just say alternative anymore. Like they have to.
Well, I mean, we talked about this last time. It's like, I think it's more about, we're just going to write the music that we're going to write, and these other douchebags are going to try and
they can figure out what it is.
Whatever, yeah. I mean, that's how I feel about it.
That's how I feel, too.
I mean, we're not trying to be we want to be black with grindcore.
Yeah,
right. It's like, we're just writing shit, and then other people can put it in a box, because we're not going to.
We just try to take all of our influences and put them into one song, Have a piece of everybody's style.
And that's I don't know, you were talking about IO being progressive, IO was really like a dick measuring contest between me and Angelo to slam as many fucking riffs as we could into a song. You know what I mean? That's, I think, really what gave that more of a progressive feel, because we were just trying to jam shit on top of it itself. But this is more organic, it's more song oriented.
There's structure to it.
Yeah.
There was no structure before.
Yeah, and I was just whatever the fuck. We didn't repeat riffs, so there was no choruses for Ian. You know what I mean? We didn't have a chorus. It would just be all this shit, so you better make it sound good. But
3 pages of lyrics per song. It was just constant.
Yeah, so this is definitely more structurally
there he is.
Cohesive.
Hey! The fifth member has joined. Nice shirt.
Yeah, push that all the way. Yeah.
Yes. So you mentioned bringing things, down more cohesive, and really, it's sort of, as opposed to maybe other projects. Do you feel that this project is sort of everyone is contributing, and you get influences really across the board?
Definitely.
And how does the songwriting process work for you guys? How really does that work with so many, writers and so many people who have really proved themselves in past projects? How does this collectively work?
It's really just about bringing, when we have practice, we bring ideas to the table, and whoever's there or not there, you just start expanding on it. Really, I mean, it's really free. Anybody, if you have an idea, you can bring to the table. If it sucks, we'll tell you. If it's awesome, we'll keep it.
It's very open-minded.
Yeah,
very open-minded.
Like I said, we're not really trying to stuff it into a certain genre or subgenre. So all ideas are welcome.
We're very critical too of each other, but it works. We're not afraid to tell each other when
if you came to
something's not working or.
Yeah, you'd probably think we fucking hate each other. I mean, but it's so cool because we're like that, but we're friends still, and we don't like fight. We just discuss.
You're able to separate your musical relationship from your
definitely
other
Great.
relationships.
Yes.
It's about pushing. Really, it's about pushing.
So you go.
That's admirable.
Yes, absolutely. And you mentioned earlier that you guys had really begun this project. The seeds were planted about year and a half ago. Catch us up to today. How did you guys really all get together? So many people from so many different projects.
Well, we had a group of 5 people originally, and nothing was working out with each member, and each one of those members actually wanted to go do something else. So I don't know. I think we started bringing new people in. We made sure everybody got along in the band and could cooperate together. And like he said, we're very open-minded, so be able to take criticism and keep getting pushed. But Ian, we've known Ian since IO, so we brought him in, and it fit the style we were sort of aiming for. And Mark, his bass playing really fit when we had him, so it all really just fell in together.
How did you get in contact with us?
Truman sent me a message originally, and I told him I didn't want to play bass in 2 bands.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Then he heard it.
And then shit was, going south. So then I messaged somebody. I don't know if you or you. Like, yeah, you guys still looking for a bass player?
Right.
I think it was you. And you're like, yeah, we are.
I think it was.
And then I came down, and that was
It
it.
could have been Truman.
Love it
And
first
then,
sight.
I'd known Ian since Iowa, obviously. We're buddies, so I knew he'd be perfect for this, and Jamie really wanted him. And then we got Ricky over here, who is pretty freaking awesome. He's in Postpone. They're pretty awesome, so you check them out. But yeah, he was how did you get Ian? Through Ian?
Yeah, and then Truman.
Nice. So how do you guys really all find time? Well, I know a couple of you, this is your sole project now, but Ian and Ricky, I know you guys have other active projects, and Jamie...
Oh, no.
No.
This is it.
This is, yeah. So how do you guys really coordinate
baby,
and
so.
find time to be in something that, especially you're so heavily involved in?
For me, it just kind of fits together. I work a lot, but typically I'm with Kitchen Knife on the weekends. We try to get together on like Sundays and when everybody's free. So with these guys, I kind of go there after work weekdays. We usually practice later at night, which is nice having the ability to do that, so it ends up not really clashing with each other at all.
I mean,
Great.
like Ian, I work a lot. And then with Postpone, same thing with Kitchen Knife. It's kind of my weekend thing every Friday, so...
Nice.
And it's 2 different sides of personality. I mean, both bands are drastically different from the other.
Nice. Does that kind of help you that you could sort of get your rocks off in one project, but you're passionate about something else that doesn't quite fit, and maybe it works a little more for the other project and vice versa?
Absolutely.
That's awesome. All right, well, we're going to cut into a track here from Orwellian, and when we come back, we're going to discuss the state of the local music scene. Lots of cool things really coming up. I'd like to get you guys.
We ask every band.
Yeah, I'd like to get your.
now.
I'd like to get your input on some things, but right now we're going to get into a track. This one is called "Abandoned." I believe.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Orwellian, "Abandoned," Raw Alternative premiere.